Your resume is filled with years of retail experience, Jane. On paper, you're more than qualified, but I have to be honest, you're not really what we're looking for.
I don't understand. Would you mind elaborating on that? I've dedicated my life to retail and fashion. I believe I can bring a wealth of experience to your team.
It's not just about experience, it's about the image. Our brand targets a younger demographic. See, we're looking for staff who can embody the youthful, vibrant essence of our clothing line. I mean, it's marketing 101.
I see. But don't you think it's short-sighted to only target young people? I mean, people of all ages wear clothes, and they might appreciate seeing someone they can relate to.
It's not short-sighted, it's strategic. Our research shows that our target market prefers to engage with brands that reflect their own image and aspirations. And older staff doesn't really fit that image.
But that's just it. I mean, fashion is universal, it's timeless. And by including staff members from different age groups, I mean, you're not diluting your brand, you're enhancing it. You're showing that clothes are for everyone.
I appreciate your passion, but I think you're kind of missing the point. Fashion, especially our brand, is about aspiration. It's about looking forward and not backward. An older face representing our store sends the wrong message.
And you're saying that I don't have aspirations?
I'm saying that you're too old to be representing such a youthful brand, that's all.
That's incredibly ageist. I mean, you're saying that because of how I look, I'm incapable of representing forward-looking images of your brand? I mean, my age doesn't define my ability to sell or to understand fashion trends.
No, it's not personal, Jane, it's business. At the end of the day, it's about what sells, and what sells is an image that you just don't fit.
I disagree. I mean, what sells is knowledge, experience, and the ability to connect with the customers. And those are qualities I possess in abundance. I mean, my age, it gives me an advantage, not a disadvantage.
Now look, I admire your tenacity, but our decision is final. We need staff who can attract our target market. It's not just about selling clothes, it's about selling a lifestyle, and well, unfortunately, you're just not the lifestyle we're selling.
So you're saying my years of experience, my passion for fashion, and my desire to help others are worthless because of my age? I mean, that feels like an oversight on your end.
Who are you talking to right now? Am I the one being interviewed? Look, I didn't sign up for a lecture, all right?
You're saying I don't have worth. You can't expect me to not have some thoughts about that.
It's not about worthlessness, it's about fit. And you don't fit the brand that we want to project. I'm sorry, but that's the reality of the fashion industry, honey.
And you don't see how damaging that perspective is. Not just the potential employees, but to your customers. I mean, you're perpetuating a stereotype that beauty and relevance fade with age.
I'm focused on catering to our market. I'm sorry you feel this way, really I am, but you need to leave now. I'm getting tired of this, frankly. Honestly, I wish you luck in your job search, but I'm afraid you're just not gonna find what you're looking for here.
It's clear that your vision of the fashion industry is one-dimensional. I believe in an inclusive industry where everyone, regardless of age, can see themselves. It's a shame that you don't. Good day, Lewis.
Careful there.
Hi, you finding everything you need today?
Kind of. I'm not really sure, to be honest.
I couldn't help but notice you seemed a bit overwhelmed. Is there something specific you're looking for today?
Yeah, I actually have this interview coming up for an internship. I really want to make a good impression. I'm not really sure what to pick though. I mean, everything looks so stylish, but I'm not sure what's appropriate for the interview.
I understand it's totally important to strike the right balance between professional and personal style for an interview. What kind of internship is it?
It's for a marketing position at a tech startup. They're pretty laid back, but I still want to look professional.
I see. Well, I'm sure we have something here for that. Let's take a look, shall we?
Sure, thanks.
How about this suit? It's contemporary enough for a startup, but still carries an air of professionalism. Plus, the cut is very flattering.
Yeah, I mean, this looks perfect. I would have never picked this out on my own. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's important to feel confident and comfortable in what you're wearing, especially in an interview. Why don't you try it on and see how it feels?
I will. Thanks again. You know, you're really good at this. Were you shopping for something as well?
In a manner of speaking, yes, but let's just say I ended up helping someone else instead, which is quite all right with me. I think I see the perfect slacks to match that jacket. Yes.
What's going on?
I was just helping this young lady find something for her interview. I believe we found something that she likes.
Yeah, last I checked, you didn't get the job, right? So let's leave the recommendations to the store associates that know what they're talking about.
Oh, trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
That suit is one of our most expensive pieces. You look young. Are you sure you can afford it? We've had issues with people trying on without the intent to buy.
That's quite an accusation you're making there. She hasn't even tried it on yet. Besides, everyone deserves a chance to see how an outfit looks on their body and to make their own decision.
It's not an accusation. It's a precaution. Running a store like this isn't easy. We have to be vigilant about potential losses, so.
Vigilance should not come at the cost of customer service and dignity. Accusing potential customers of theft without cause is bad for business.
Okay. I'm getting really tired of this. What would you know about running a high-end fashion store? It's a world apart from whatever retail experience you have.
Actually, I have quite a bit of experience in retail, including something I didn't list on my resume. And one of the first things I learned is that treating every customer with respect is paramount.
Respect is earned, okay? Not given. And in this business, respect comes from knowing your clientele and protecting your assets.
Your assets are not just the clothes on these racks. I mean, there's also people who walk through those doors. Pushing away potential customers with baseless suspicion is no way to run a store.
Okay, look, I don't have time to debate retail philosophy with you. Either she can afford the suit or she can't, so which is it?
I've decided I'm going to purchase this suit for her. So you see, whether she can afford it is no longer your concern.
You? Buying one of our most expensive suits for a stranger? Honestly, that's hard to believe. You were just interviewing for an associate job earlier, so.
Believe what you will, I mean, but I won't stand by and watch you accuse someone unjustly. How she pays for the suit is between her and me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to make sure she gets what she needs and that she gets to try it on without further interruption.
No, you're not going anywhere.
Louis. I'm about to share something with you that I hope will change your perspective on how you treat people, both employees and customers.
And what's that? What, you're gonna give me a lecture on customer service? Okay, save it. I've heard enough from you for one day.
No, Louis. I'm going to tell you who I am. I'm Jane Everett, the CEO of this brand. I went undercover because basically I wanted to see firsthand how our stores are operating and how our staff is treating potential employees and customers.
Right, the CEO. What, do you expect me to believe that? I mean, anyone could say that they're the CEO. But if you're really the CEO, prove it.
Actually, Lewis, I don't need to prove anything, but I will. Our latest quarterly report showed an increase in revenue by 7.2%, mainly due to the expansion in the online market. Our next campaign is focused on inclusivity, featuring models from a diverse age group, something you clearly know nothing about. And last month, I personally oversaw the launch of our new line in Paris, where I discussed the importance of breaking down the barriers in fashion, something you blatantly displayed today.
Okay, that could be public knowledge to someone who did their homework.
Not to mention, I initiated the renovation of our flagship store on Fifth Ave, incorporating sustainable materials and technology, which was covered internally last week. And I have the final say on hiring and firing decisions. A privilege I'm about to exercise.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't realize. Please, I was just trying to do my job. Okay, I can fix this.
It's too late for apologies, Lewis. Your actions today showed a blatant disregard for the value of our customers, of our company, of everything we stand for. I mean, ageism, sexism, prejudice, they have no place in our store or in our company culture. You not only insulted me, but you also insulted Lily, a potential customer, with your baseless accusations and disrespect.
Please, ma'am, I need this job. I promise I'll change. I didn't mean to be prejudiced. I just thought I was protecting the store.
Protecting the store? No, see, that doesn't involve demeaning potential employees or accusing customers of theft without evidence. You've demonstrated a fundamental misunderstanding. You've demonstrated a fundamental misunderstanding of what it means to manage people and represent our brand. Your dismissal is non-negotiable.
This is unfair. Okay, you can't just come in here and fire me based on one mistake. I've worked really hard for this store.
This is not about one mistake. It's about a pattern of behavior that's unacceptable. I mean, your actions reflect on our entire brand, and I will not allow that kind of representation. You're fired. Effective immediately. I'll have HR finalize your paperwork. Now let's get you ready for that interview.
Let's do it.
Ooh, creeper. Creep. Ooh. Yeah, what?
Good morning. I have an appointment here today.
An appointment. Yeah, listen, Grandma, I think you might be lost. The senior center, it's actually down about 3 blocks down that way.
I'm not lost. I have legitimate business here.
Right. Look, lady, this is a professional office. We deal with cutting edge technology and modern solutions. Maybe you need help getting back to the retirement home? I can call someone for you.
I understand this is a professional office. That's exactly why I'm here.
What could you possibly need here? Are you trying to figure out how to use email? Because we're not tech support for senior citizens.
I assure you, I'm exactly where I need to be. If you could just check your appointment book.
Look, lady, I don't mean to be rude, but this really isn't the place for you. We're fast-paced, innovative company. Everyone here is young and energetic, so.
Age has nothing to do with competence or business acumen.
Sure, but let's be realistic here. Technology moves fast these days. Social media, digital marketing, artificial intelligence, it's all really complicated stuff for someone like you, so.
Oh my goodness, George. What do we have here? An elderly lady that needs medical attention? Ma'am, are you feeling all right? Do you need to sit down? Do I need to call 911?
Tyler, meet our confused visitor. She thinks she has a business appointment here.
Oh, sweetheart, are you sure you're in the right building? Sometimes older folks get a little mixed up with the address.
Yeah. She says she has an appointment. I was just explaining that she's probably confused. So.
Oh, yeah? That happens a lot with older folks. They get all mixed up where they're supposed to be. My grandmother, just the other day, she was supposed to go to the grocery store and ended up at the library.
Of course. See, it's totally normal. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
Gentlemen, I am not confused. I am here for a business meeting.
You know what the problem is? These elderly people, they shouldn't even be driving anymore. They just wander into random buildings without any idea of where they're going. It's like a zombie or something.
Right. And then they get all indignant when someone is trying to help them. It's like dealing with children.
Yeah.
I need to speak with someone immediately. This is unprofessional behavior.
Unprofessional? Lady, we're just trying to help you. You should be thanking us.
Look, this is a young, dynamic workplace. We cater to millennials and Gen Z. We don't really serve people your age. Maybe try somewhere more, I don't know, age appropriate, like a bingo hall.
Or maybe or maybe a knitting circle. Do they still have those?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I am here to speak with Samantha from the branding department about an important business opportunity regarding new marketing initiatives.
What kind of business could someone your age possibly have at a cutting-edge company like this?
Call Samantha now. She is expecting me.
Expecting you. Right. What did you tell her? That you're a secret social media influencer?
Yeah, with like 12 followers, and they're all her grandchildren.
I'm asking you one more time. Please call Samantha immediately.
Fine. Okay, fine. I'll call her and get this cleared up. But when Samantha says she doesn't know you, don't blame us for trying to save you from embarrassment. Samantha, hi. Yeah, it's George at the front desk. Yeah, I have an elderly woman here claiming that she's meeting with you. She seems a little bit confused about where she is. Yeah, no, she's she's insisting that she has some kind of business appointment. I know. I tried to help her find the senior center, but she's pretty stubborn. So, what? Really? You sure? Okay, right away. I'll tell her. Okay, bye. Yeah, she'll be right out. Though she's probably just being polite. Samantha's too nice to hurt anyone's feelings. So.
Yeah, Samantha would help a lost kidney if it wandered in here. She's got a soft spot for everyone.
Too soft.
Linda, so good to see you. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, is this your grandma visiting you at work, Samantha? Oh, that's so sweet. But maybe you save the family reunions for after hours, right?
That comment is incredibly rude and unprofessional, George, and completely inappropriate.
I was just asking a simple question.
Linda is here to discuss branding strategies for the mature women's market. It's an important business meeting that I scheduled weeks ago.
There's no market for old ladies. They don't buy anything interesting. They just shop for practical stuff like orthopedic shoes or reading glasses.
Yeah, exactly. Right, older women, they should just stay home and let the younger people handle business. They don't really understand modern commerce.
Don't waste your energy on their ignorance, okay? Let's just go to my office where we can have a productive conversation without interruptions. Your attitudes represent exactly what kind of outdated thinking that successful companies are moving away from. The mature women's market represents billions in untapped potential.
That sounds like participation trophy generation thinking to me. Everyone's a winner. Everyone's important, that kind of nonsense.
Exactly. Real business is about appealing to young customers, the ones who actually matter. They're the future.
Come on, let's just go to my office where we can actually accomplish something worthwhile.
Have fun at the nursing home business meeting.
And don't forget to speak up. I hear the hearing goes first.
What? Can you say that again?
Jeez. What a joke.
Oh, bad news, George. Draw two.
Okay. Skip you again.
What kind of game are you
then-
playing here?
You go ahead and take 4 for yourself.
Okay.
And that's gonna be green.
See how this is gonna go.
Hey, look how many cards I have. Oh. Well. How did the senior citizen business meeting go? Did you solve all the problems of the elderly community?
Did you guys need to take a break for, like, heart medication?
Your ignorance and arrogance are about to cost you dearly. You've been incredibly foolish because Linda is actually the CEO and founder of this entire company.
What? That's not possible. I mean,
Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Linda Harrison, founder and CEO of this company. I started this business 22 years ago in my garage.
but you look like a...
Like what, George? Like an older woman? Because that's exactly what I am, an older woman who built this company from nothing into the successful enterprise it is today.
Miss Harrison, we didn't know. I mean,
We were just having fun.
nobody told us.
Samantha, your professionalism and vision have been exemplary through this entire situation. You showed respect, dignity, and business acumen.
Thank you, Miss Harrison. I believe every person deserves to be treated with respect, regardless of their age or appearance.
That's exactly the kind of leadership this company needs. I am promoting you to lead our new diversity and inclusion initiative, effective immediately.
Oh my goodness, I'm honored. Thank you for this opportunity and trusting me with such an important responsibility.
As for you two, your employment with this company is terminated immediately.
This is all your fault. I was only calling her grandma because you called her grandma. I don't know who this lady is.
Okay, I'm sorry it was my fault, but what are we gonna
My
do?
girlfriend is going to kill me. She just moved into my new house. What am I going to do to pay the
I just
mortgage
moved
now?
out of my parents' house, and now I have
Don't
to go
chicken
back.
George me now.
Hello, you must be the potential client. I'm Claire. Let's head to my office so we can discuss what you're looking for.
Thanks, that sounds great. Nice office you got here, by the way. Seems like everyone's keeping busy.
Oh, definitely. We've got a good team. Well, most of them anyway.
Most of them.
Yeah, you know, some people just can't keep up with the pace, especially when they've been here a long time.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. Take Joe, for example. He's been with us for ages. Reliable for the small stuff, but honestly, he's not exactly cut out for the more demanding tasks anymore. I've had to accommodate him, let's say.
Accommodate him? How so?
Well, he's just not as sharp as he used to be. I've had to give him simpler tasks, stuff that won't slow down the rest of the team. It's kind of like doing him a favor, keeping him busy with things he can actually handle. Poor old guy.
I see. That's one way to look at it, I suppose.
It's honestly sad to watch, but anyways, just wait until you hear the new updates we're planning for the company. It's going to be great.
I'm sure it will be. Thanks for taking the time to talk with me, Claire. I really appreciate it.
No problem at all. Happy to help. Let's head to my office and we can go over everything in detail. Hey, Joe. Got something else for you to work on. These reports need to be completed by end of day. Oh, and don't forget to get that presentation ready for tomorrow's big meeting.
End of day? Claire, this is a lot of work. The presentation alone's gonna take hours to prepare, and I'll do my best, but...
But what? Come on, Joe. You've been doing this kind of stuff for years. Should be a walk in the park for you, right?
It's not that, it's just, you know, with all the other tasks that I have, it's a bit much to handle in such a short time. Maybe if I had a little more notice.
Joe, You're not getting any younger. I'm sure you can manage. I mean, you've been doing these things forever. Besides, we've got deadlines and everyone's got to pitch in. It's all hands on deck, right?
Yeah, I understand that, but there's only so much that I can do in one day. Like, I don't want the quality of the work to suffer just because it's being rushed.
Rushed? Joe, this is basic stuff. You've done this a million times, honestly. If you worked a bit faster, it wouldn't be such a big deal. You wouldn't feel so overwhelmed all the time.
Look, it's not about speed, Claire. It's about making sure everything is done right. I don't want to turn in some half-baked just to meet a deadline.
Well, maybe you need to rethink how you're managing your time then. Everyone else seems to get their work done just fine. Maybe you're just not as quick as you used to be.
I'm doing the best I can given the circumstances. It's just, there's a lot on my plate right now.
You know, Joe, if you can't handle the workload, maybe it's time to consider other options. I'm sure there are plenty of things that you could do that don't involve such tight deadlines.
Other options? Claire, I have been with this company for years, and I've always met my deadlines, always done what's asked of me. It's just, this is a lot to be throwing at someone at the last minute.
Yeah, but things change, Joe. The company's moving fast, and we need to keep up. Maybe you're just not as suited for this pace anymore. It's nothing personal, just the way it is.
I get that things change, but I am still capable of doing the job. I just need a little more time.
Time is something we do not have a lot of, Joe. The business world doesn't wait for anyone, especially for someone who's not, well, you know, past their prime.
I'm not past my prime, Claire. I've got plenty of experience and knowledge to offer.
Experience is great, Joe, but if you can't keep up, it doesn't really matter, does it? We need to keep people who can move quickly and adapt.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I'm not gonna give up that easy. Like, I always get my work done, Claire, I always do.
Look, at the end of the day, it's results that matter. Just keep that in mind, old man.
Hey there. Joe, right? I was wondering if you could help me out with something. I'm interested in learning more about what you do here, especially with the projects you've got going on. You got a minute?
Sure, of course. Now, what would you like to know? I'm happy to share whatever I can.
Well, I've been hearing a lot about the company's projects, but I'd like to get your perspective. You've been here a long time, right? I figure you've got some valuable insights.
Yeah, I've been here a while. I've seen a lot of changes over the years, that's for sure. What specifically are you curious about?
What kind of work are you doing these days?
Well, right now I'm working on a couple of things. One of the main projects is big data analysis we're doing for a client. It's pretty complex and it involves a lot of number crunching and making sure that the data is accurate and useful for all their needs. I've also got some smaller tasks like preparing reports and helping out with some of our back-end processors for our internal systems.
That sounds pretty involved. How do you manage all that? I mean, it sounds like you've got a lot on your plate.
It's definitely a lot, but I've been doing this kind of work for years, so I've got my system. It's all about staying organized, you know? Breaking things down into manageable pieces and tackling them one at a time.
Yeah, for sure. I'm curious, though, how do you feel about the way things have been going lately? I mean, with all the changes in the company and all.
It's been a mixed bag, to be honest. On one hand, I get that change is necessary. The industry's moving fast, but we've got to keep up if we want to stay competitive. But on the other hand, it's not always easy to adapt, especially when you've been doing certain things for so long. There is a learning curve, and sometimes I feel like I'm always playing catch up. But I'm not giving up, that's for sure. No matter what, I'm going to give it my all, and that will always be the same.
That's a great attitude, Joe. I have to say, I'm really impressed with your perspective and your dedication. It's not easy to stay positive when things are tough.
Thanks. I appreciate that. It's not always easy.
Joe, I need you to handle this right now. No excuses. This has to be done before the end of day.
Claire, I'm already swamped with these reports and the presentation you gave me. I'm not sure I can get through it all by the end of the day. Can we push it till tomorrow?
No, Joe, we can't. This is important and it needs to be done today. You know the drill, we've got deadlines to meet.
I understand that, but this, it's a lot to handle. I'm already working on a tight deadline as it is.
And that's why you need to step it up. We don't have time to slow down for anyone. If you can't keep up, maybe you need to think about what that means for your future here. Ryan, I didn't realize you'd be joining us for this meeting. What's this all about?
Actually, Claire, it's about something I've been observing for the past couple of weeks. I thought it was time to address it.
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. What exactly is going on here?
Joe, you're about to find out. I've been, let's just say, keeping an eye on how things are going around the office, trying to get a better understanding of the day-to-day operations. And I've learned quite a lot. My name is Ryan Teller. I acquired this company last week and am the new CEO. Your new CEO.
Oh, well, Mr. Teller, I'm sure you've seen how hard we've been working.
Definitely, Claire. But what I'm more concerned about is how that workload has been managed, and more importantly, how certain employees have been treated during this time.
I'm so sorry. Like, I still don't know what's going on. Why am I here?
Joe, you're here because you've been right in the middle of everything I've been observing. Your work ethic, your dedication. It's all been clear to me. But so is the way you've been treated by management.
Wait, what? Are you saying I've been mistreating Joe? That's not fair. I've just been trying to push the team to perform at their best, including Joe.
I didn't think anybody noticed. I mean, I've been trying to keep up. It's been really hard lately. The deadlines, the weekends, it's been overwhelming.
Joe, you shouldn't have to struggle like this. You've given years to this company, and you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. Not like you're a burden or past your prime.
Look, I'm just trying to keep the team on track. Yes, I've pushed Joe, but that's because we're all under pressure to deliver results. It's not personal.
But it has become personal, Claire. You've crossed the line from pushing for performance to outright discrimination. I've seen the way you talk to Joe, the way you assign him tasks that are either beneath his abilities or impossible to complete in the time you give him. That's not just poor management, it's abusive.
That's not fair. I didn't mean for it to come across that way. I thought I was helping him, keeping him busy with tasks that were more suited to his experience level.
Claire, your actions have created a toxic work environment, not just for Joe, but for others who see what's happening. It's not acceptable.
So what happens now? Are you saying I'm, being reprimanded?
This isn't just a reprimand, Claire. The behavior I've observed, the documentation I've gathered, it's enough to warrant serious consequences. Effective immediately, you're terminated from your position as manager.
Terminated? You can't be serious. I've put everything into this job, into this company. You can't just throw me out because of a few misunderstandings.
Leadership isn't just about getting results. It's about how you treat the people who help you achieve those results. And right now, your leadership has failed in that most important aspect.
So that's it. I'm just out after everything I've done?
Yes, Claire, that's it. You need to leave. This company needs leaders who inspire and uplift their teams, not tear them down. You've lost sight of what really matters here.
This is unbelievable. You're making a huge mistake. You'll see. I was only doing what was necessary to keep things running smoothly. You're gonna regret this.
We'll see about that. But for now, you need to pack up your things and leave the building. HR will be in touch with you to finalize the details.
God.
I don't know what to say. I didn't expect any of this. I'm just overwhelmed.
I know this is a lot to take in, Joe, but I want you to know that what happened today was necessary. Your work, your dedication, it's valued here. I want you to stay and continue doing what you do best.
I appreciate that, Ryan, really. I've just been feeling so worn down, like I've been fighting an uphill battle every day. It's hard to believe that things might actually get better now.
We need people like you here, Joe. your experience, your knowledge. It's invaluable. In fact, how do you feel about taking over that managerial role that just opened up?
Thank you, Ryan. I really appreciate it. I mean, I didn't expect any of this when I came in today, but I'm glad it happened. It gives me hope that maybe things can get better.
They will, Joe. I promise.